Hey, everybody. Yep, this is us jumping back in with, I believe, our fourth episode of JOJ Journals of. Okay, you guys can pronounce it how you want. We're going to say Jyggalag, could be Jyggalag, but it's one or the other. And so we're jumping in with our fourth episode, I believe. Still looking to see just how stable it is on my computer. I don't mind trying it and proceeding with it just because I like the whole premise of the list and then what it includes. Not just because it's a NSFW list, right, with all those things, but because in general, there are a lot of things that it does bring in that you just don't get from a typical list. And, me, I do like the scantily clad outfits, and all that kind of stuff and all the jiggles and everything, so I do get into that. So that's cool. Um, but with this being our fourth episode, we are cruising to that 10-hour mark that I kind of use as a benchmark to decide just how much we like this, how stable it is, and whether we can continue. Now, again, gosh darn it. So you can see we do have some pretty who's Lycia? Oh, we don't know. We don't know how she's handling in there. But you can see right now we're getting some jitteriness, right? Solitude Jeep Caravan discovered. Are we up in Solitude? Yeah, we're up here. Okay. I think we came up to Solitude to see if we got Katana. We were looking to see if Ash was here, and I don't
there's
know.
enough food to go around.
And
I know
in
Sophie's
truth,
been collecting rations for the army.
okay, Ferris, thanks. If Ash was here, we probably would see something for her in the MCM, kind of like we see for Caden. There's Caden. I didn't see anything for Lucian. Did you see? Yep, there's Lucian. So you got Caden, Lucian. There's no gore. At least if it is, it's under something different. And you can see there's a ton of things here in the list. So obviously that we can't and we won't see every single thing it has. But what we are really getting a chance to see is, kind of my system is kind of, I'm going to say meh, like, kind of mid, right? It's got 32 gig of RAM, DDR5, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what the speed is. We've got a 3080 Ti card with either 10 or 12 gig. So we got either 10 or 12 gig 3080 card. We're using a 12th generation i9 processor. I don't know what the speed is. I think it's like 3.53. I could be wrong about
New
that.
morning is a chance to do something different, or not.
Not a huge fan of Katana, nor am I a fan of the bodies right now. They're just a little overly endowed and a little thicker than I usually like them to be. Like, Janessa's not this thick, but it is what it is, right? Ferris is very overly endowed. But, well, it is what it is. So is it something? It would be definitely something that I would be going in and taking a look at, and kind of going into the body slide,
Need to visit an
and
alchemist.
redoing them
There's a
all, and
paralytic I'd like to try
kind of
cooking my
shrinking
daggers
things
with.
down
Nothing
to a little bit more
dangerous, just
respectable,
something to make an enemy sluggish.
more realistic level, right? Um, but look, hey, if this is the kind of thing you're looking for, this kind of content you like, go ahead, leave a
I'm
like,
learning a lot
comment.
about travel
Let
through
me
the
know if you're
galaxies.
planning on
Feels like
trying this one,
maybe
or
met too many
Whispers,
people for me.
Whispers of Mara. That one, that list is a little smaller than this one. I'm not. They've changed a little bit over there, but we did try Whispers
Weather
of Mara
well,
twice.
anything.
The first time was more stable than the second, and the second time, just recently that we tried it, we could not get it to be stable at all. I couldn't even get through. Just, I think I got barely through one recording session, and that was it. And then I tried to go back, record a little bit more to extend it out a little bit, and then just decided, nope, it was just way too unstable. So whatever changes they made from the first iteration that we were trying to this last one just totally kind of broke it for my computer. Journals, like I said, it's smaller. The download is smaller than I first remember it, because I've downloaded it twice. The first time it just wasn't stable enough, and I said, let me give it a second try. And I think the download size is a little bit smaller than original, and because I think it was probably over 300 gigs the first time around, and I think it's down to like 290, 280. Might even be as small. Yeah, so it's gotten there. Oh, also, reach on over, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and every single one of you is appreciated and truly helps out with the channel. So go ahead, hit that button. All right, let's take a look. Now, Lycia is here with us, and I don't really know her purpose. Okay, so we need to go to Windhelm. We also have the Necromancers and British Pass. I don't know that we want to actually try to handle those guys. I'm not even sure why I'm here in. And then you got the go to the Hall of the Dead in Whiterun, the expedition. I don't know if I'll look at that. Into the Shadows, read the steward's note. In Whiterun, I spoke to the Jarl's steward and asked him if he had any work. He handed me a note with details on a job. Now, in the Shadows, if I'm not mistaken, that's where they think there's a plot to assassinate the king, and we got to go check out Arcadia and all that. Might look at that one. The key to her heart, investigate SharePoint. That's Carlotta and, her husband thing. I've done that quite often, and it's kind of a fun, I'm not going to say fun one, but it's not a bad one to do, right? So it could be something I'd look into. Being that we're here in Solitude, A Widow Too Soon, we could go in and start that one. That is an Amoris adventures tale. This one involves Jarl Elisif, and then it requires a few things, but it will have us running around and doing some things. But I'm really thinking, okay, we still got to tell Carlotta about Michael, but if anything, we might want to look at this one or this one here. Khajiit will follow. Khajiit have come to Skyrim. Bakai is in Whiterun to join the companions. Nanak is in Solitude to read and hear tales of the history of Skyrim. Sarik, Sarik, is cooling his heels after a not-so-successful heist in Riften. And Makara was last seen heading west out of Darkwater Crossing. That's all we know, but it looks like we need to talk to those folks. Oh, wait a minute. Get arrested and go to jail in Solitude. Find the pirate's corpse in Castle Dower dungeon. Convince the guard to give you access to the jail cell. I've heard stories of lost shipwrecks strewn across the Sea of Ghosts. At the Winking Skeever in Solitude, I found a lead on a ship said to have traveled to Blackbone Isle. Apparently, the last person to visit the island died in Castle Dower Dungeon. I don't know if I want to do that one. Not really sure which one that is. If anything. So we could do the Necromancers. We could do Windhelm. I think Windhelm is more our speed at this point. Or we could find Vane. I don't know what this one's about. So it's either Riften or Windhelm. I think we're going to Riften.
Need a ride?
Yeah, I want to hire your
Where do
carriage.
you want to go?
I think I want to go to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
All right, thank you.
You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
I appreciate that.
If I slip away for a moment, I'm just
Must be
checking.
exhausted.
So we have this one, and then I keep mentioning her, but then just going on to something different. Lycia. I don't know why she's with us. I remember we were just outside Whiterun. We were checking on that staff of Hadoki. And that's the orc that had the staff, the orc mage that had the staff. And he had just been ambushed. But she showed up at this house and she was being attacked as well right off from there. And we saved her. And supposedly she's joined us, but she hasn't really. Oh gosh. We got this guy staring. Ooh, whoa. All right. Very jittery. And there's some definite
Being around
changes.
the multicolored leaves of the rift feels healing.
Definitely some changes here. Everybody's talking to us. Whoa, wait. All right, we get some apples. Oh, hey, look, if we wanted to, we could say, oh my goodness, look at that.
Come on now. My carriage is the
All right, well, hey, it's not stealing. So, yeah, I think I'll help myself. Close iron. What's in here? Ooh, gotta take the milk. Gotta take the milk. Okay. All right. So,
Watch
first things
pockets.
first, right? I want to look at the settings. Gameplay. All right. Yes, we're playing on novice. Survival mode is selected. Why are we playing on novice? Because I suck. And I'm not ready to try to be all no. Okay, so survival mode is in effect. So I think is this one? Do we have Sunheim or what do we have? Survival control panel. Always enabled. Yep. Arrow weight, lockpick weight. Okay. Warm settings. Okay. All right. Looks like everything.
Really, others should watch their
Let's just double check something.
hands if they.
Let's see how we're feeling. Oh, we are Oh my God, we're like awful. God, hungry. We're peckish. We're filthy. So we got the damage resistance disease. We got damage sneak. How do we get so filthy? Oh, look at this. Reduced magicka. Minor combat stress. God dang it. And then,
Buy anything.
okay, here's something
The Thieves Guild's
I like
that
the fall
we
colors
can
here.
automatically
Stay year-round
and
is
understand it.
patient,
Oh my God.
bitter for the eternal.
I really hate
unending
the body
winter,
models.
And sweet for their cycle of ending summer.
Okay, so Lycia. I have no idea. There's Ferris.
Riften fears the reign of Maven Black-Briar.
Oh my God. And then
Quite
she just
so.
doesn't stop
She
talking.
uses her shadow warfare well.
Ooh, dried peppermint. Garlic
Riften,
bread.
jewel of Skyrim.
Dried peppermint.
Mhm.
Garlic
Yeah,
bread.
sure it is.
Did it say
I've gotta get out of
bread? God. Cooking. Because we are hungry. Let's make ourselves something. Hey, I don't know if we have soap. We probably have tons of soap. Probably have tons of soap, right? Plain soap. What do you need? Troll fat. Okay. I'm gonna make a mammoth steak. 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Gosh, how many got daggone mammoth? Oh, I
This
got
just made a
tons of
noise I've never
snouts.
heard it make before.
All right. There you go. There you go. Some tomato soup while we're at it. All right.
What are you making?
A cooked turnip from an artichoke. Is that how that works? Is that really how that works? Okay. All right. I'm just thinking that's not how that works. And then, hey, I could be completely wrong here. Okay. But yeah. All right. So we cooked all that stuff. Let me eat one of these things. Cooked lamb ribs. How much? 75 points of hunger. And then eat the cooked turnip. That's 50 points of hunger. Hey, let's just have some wine while we're at it. And an apple. All right. I am no longer feeling something. Maybe I'm a little inebriated at this point, though. I'm not a heavy drinker. Hey. Okay. All right, I'm still filthy. Where's my what's the name? Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay. What I'm looking for. All right. I'm favoriting some of these things. Cadence options I don't need. Okay, I need that. Need that. We'll do the frenzy. Ooh, dress up. Don't know what that means. Bound sword. Ooh, blaze. Ascension. I don't open the path to ascension. Let's not just say we did. Okay. Where's my items? Let's go look. Okay. Gotta get used to this again. All right, blue floral soap. Let's see what happens. Okay, that didn't do anything. Is there water around here somewhere? I think I can water. Well, I'm filthy. I'm filthy, and I'm gonna have
Wonder who walks
a
by outside these
what's the
walls
name
and
check
wonders
here in
what's
a minute.
inside.
So, if I'm gonna be having to water's over this way. In a minute, we're gonna have to do a what's the name check. and I'd rather be clean for it and not get any debuffs. Even though, as it stands right now, somebody's telling me that I am completely.
My stomach.
There we go.
Did you hear it?
There we go. Can I get some privacy, please? Hey.
Smell the air.
Do it. Literally, we're taking a bath, and then there's a boat right there, and then there's a goat's butt. Oh, look at me! I'm just partying. I'm in there just partying, enjoying myself. But at least I'm clean. At least he's being a gentleman and looking the other way. What are you guys doing? He's looking the other way. Look at him. Gosh. There you go. Get up underneath there. Yep. Get in there. Get in the nooks and crannies. Okay. This water is cold, I tell you. Are you inspecting? What are you doing? Are you making sure that I don't miss a spot?
That cloud sort of looks like a mug. See
Uh-huh.
the handle?
Look at the bubbles. You see the bubbles? Man, I am sure enough taking my time at this. Am I done? Yeah, I think I'm done. All right. Gosh. Everybody just all up in my biz. All up in my business. Just watching. Just like, hey, just making sure you don't miss a spot. It's like, God dang, man. All right, now we can do our little check. Hold on. And then what we're looking for is, watch this. All right. See? I'm warm. I'm well fed. Right? And then see, here's the thing, right? I'm clean. Right? Clean. Where's the... Do I have stress? Do I have stress? I don't think I have stress. I don't see stress. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I got tons of things going for me right now. Ooh, I even have the scent of Blue Mountain flowers. Are you kidding me? I should pass this check right here. Flying colors.
Hold
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Oh, come on, man. You need somebody like me in here, okay? What's this tax for anyway?
For the privilege of entering the city.
That's
What
not a
does it
privilege, man. I heard about you guys. Look, obviously this is a shakedown. Can we just move things along?
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Hey, hold on. I got some people with me right now. I'm feeling a little froggy and I'm clean, okay? I got the scent of Blue Mountain flowers. You're obviously a thief, okay? I kill thieves.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Do I have enough gold? I don't know. We'll give it a shot. You know what? This is obviously a shakedown, okay? But you know what? I got no choice.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city.
I don't know that the city was worth 621 gold.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Really? I'm just gonna waste my time now that you made me pay all that money? I took a bath to get into this city, and this is what I get? That was not okay. Well, because I could have taken a bath after I got in the city. I probably could have paid $10 at the end and gotten some privacy too. I'm just saying, right? You know? All right.
I had another run-in with a Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mio.
We got to
The
recoup our
Thieves'
money.
Guild has Maven Black-Briar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Wait a minute. I just got here, bro. Don't discount. Ooh,
You're a stranger here.
yeah.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Well, you know, it's an honor to meet you. Mjall, the lioness.
You're too kind. Thank you.
You know, you strike me as a fine warrior.
You look strong. Who are you?
Oh, oh,
Bad
oh,
idea.
oh, oh.
It burns!
What? What?
Please. No more. Why me?
Because you.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't get any bright ideas.
Hmm.
The old's mine.
Sorry. I didn't know that.
Ah, excellent. We'll just call this a misunderstanding between friends. I've already forgotten it myself. But you just watch yourself. Next time I might not be so lenient.
So, what just happened? She alright?
It doesn't matter. It's also none of your concern.
Oh,
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere.
wait a minute. Yeah, you made yourself pretty clear about that.
Keep an eye out for a good cow to suit your needs. You might try Sapphire. Don't start any trouble, and I think we'll get along just fine.
Well, now that's a little bit of a bugaboo. And look, in the crate. He was sitting on that crate. All right, this is locked from the other side. All right, we got to deal with this guy coming up.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Yo, I'm not scared of you.
That's the wrong answer. Last thing the Black-Briars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action.
Who are the Black-Briars? Is that what you said?
The Black-Briars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business.
Mm-hmm.
Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
You've been named after an oversized hammer. You know, I'm not exactly all that clean myself, right?
Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
Actually, I am pretty clean. I just took a bath.
Need something?
No,
I'll be
we're
around.
good. We're good. I was just picking flowers, and you got in the way again. All right, let's go see what's going on over here. Hey,
I'm
Nibbin.
really getting tired of your
18,
excuses.
19.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on
Okay.
time and
Hey,
for double
Katana,
the
come
usual
on,
fee.
stop.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadr, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
I don't know about you. Well, okay. Sapphire looking pretty interesting.
Huh?
Shadr,
What do you want?
Shadr. So, what kind of trouble are you in, buddy?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
Ron. Well, tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses.
Mm-hmm.
I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived.
Oh,
Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
oh, she can't get money from a... Well, you can get money from a corpse. I do it all the time. Yeah, you're in trouble, bud. Let me see what I can do, okay?
You will?
I'm gonna try.
Thank you.
All right, man. Peace.
Be careful with Sapphire. She
Ah.
mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Oh, does she now? So do I, but so do I. You notice, like, sometimes I have this constant. Somebody else open the gate, and there's nothing here.
Too far ahead.
Don't get too far ahead. I tried. Who opened the gate? I walked all the way around there to open the gate, and the gate was open. Don't follow me. All right, empty barrel, some apples, rolls of paper. Okay. All right, we'll get some salt. Ooh, salmon meat and salt. All right.
The path ahead beckons us, Guardian.
Does it now? Who's calling me Guardian? Ooh, some more artichokes. Ooh, some chicken eggs. What's over there? More chicken eggs. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let's get that one.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from
Raw beef. Okay. Just making sure it was red. I didn't. If it said like rotten beef or something, we'd be like, no, thank ya.
fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
What's over here? It's not as. All right. Who are you? You shut up. Watch this. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I almost mistook you for bad taxidermy. Is that all right? Is that? We're gonna hit it with the first one. I don't know what that's gonna do. You're so pretty. Can't help but feel the warmth from a mere sight of your silky fur. Mm-hmm.
Your words are sweeter than moon sugar, friend. Khajiit is interested to hear more.
You know, if I had more, I'd give you more, but I don't have more. But you take care. We'll take the raw. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll take the
What's
salt.
she rummaging around in there for?
You never know what you'll find laying around in a crate.
Hey, Mule.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Darndest things in
You're not from
I've
Riften,
been
are you?
adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
And why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Understood. All right. You be good, okay?
Safe travels.
All right. So we actually have to talk to, if I'm not mistaken, we have to talk to Sapphire first, not just because of Shadr, but because of what happened to Mjol. So once we talk to her, I believe that'll push the Mjol thing further, and that will also introduce us to not Maven, but Ingrid. I can't remember her name now. Ingrid or something. Maven's daughter. Yeah, she comes into play here too. So, all right, we found all we're gonna find. All right, we haven't gone to Windhelm, so we haven't talked to young Argentino. Yeah, we're getting a lot of lag up here. Let's just take our time. Take our time.
Take my advice. Don't
Riften.
listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Not trying to talk to Bjornya or whatever his name is. Ooh, ring of minor stamina. Ooh, okay. For a backpack, we can sell those. Oh, more soaps. We'll take
Shall we
some
press
soaps.
forward?
Thank you. All right, Brynjolf, is that his name? Wait, who are you? Sir Murloc of Wayrest. And then, yeah, people. All right, we need that for sure. Even more soap. Okay, gold. Oh yeah, we'll take the cheese. Okay, look, you leave our enemies alone right now, okay? We got other things to concentrate on. Oh, look at this. Cena crafting. Can I take it, please? Keep this in your inventory to craft Cena outfit. What is a Cena outfit? Okay, hey, god dang it, man, I got it now. All right, hold on, Elder. Hold on. You know I don't go by without talking to you. Edda.
Please, I need but a sip.
Here.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You hang in there, okay,
Till next
sister?
time.
Yeah. Oh, look. We hook her up with the what's names, and then all of a sudden our light comes back on. All right. We'll take that. We'll take that. Some more soap.
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
I know, right? I know. And then Lasaraline, who are you? You want to talk? Or not? Okay. No talking. All right. No talkie-walkie. Or no talkie-talkie. From Eagle Eye. Okay. You just... characters that are just milling about aimlessly. Ooh. Hi. Hey, Scaldy. Scaldy? Oh.
All right, then.
Yeah. Hey, we'll... Ooh. Yeah, we'll... She almost got me speechless. All right, we got... I mean, gosh, we are not, like... I mean, you just walk through here and you can spam the A key and just pick up flowers all over the place. The gate is locked. All right, you know what I was looking for, and I don't see it. So, who are you? I want to talk to you, not your friend. Consider yourself hired. Oh,
I'd better get going.
yeah. Who? Oh my goodness. I have enough company though. But if I didn't, you both would be hired. Even though I don't know your name. And then we would just hope that you guys came as a package deal. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, it's glitching. Well, not glitching, it's lagging. Oh, hey. Anything in here? Anything in there? Nothing? Okay, fine. Little white cap. Hey, a little torch bug. A little. Hey, where's the torch bug? Okay, thank you. Shrine of Talos. Yeah. No, we're not accepting. If you can cure me of all diseases, possibly. That'd be greatly appreciated. Oops, sorry. Man, I need to stop. I'm sure my inventory has got a ton of stuff in it. I was getting ready to say hello to the fetching young lady that was walking my way. Turns out it was Janessa. All right. Let's go talk to... I bet what's her name is in there. I bet Jade is in there. Ooh, some brie, some milk, some butter. All right, we're gonna pay some money out to Sapphire to leave young Shadr alone. Well, because we're gonna have to try to persuade her, and I just don't think we're gonna. I don't think our what's her name is high enough to persuade her. But we need to get past that so we can talk to her about Mule.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
There's Maven. Ooh. Hey, Sapphire.
Well, aren't you the pretty one?
Oh, thank you.
You and I should spend some time together.
I thought the same thing. I think that could be arranged.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
That's fine.
Let me guess.
I'm patient.
You have some business to discuss.
I do. That's right. The man's name is Aaron. You know anything about him?
I don't much like him. Oh, wait. I don't feel right.
These drunks get louder and less charming every night, it seems.
It burns!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Psycho much?
This one's a favorite of mine.
Well, this is a nice mess you've got me into.
Okay, wait. You okay? That's exactly what kind of happened to Mjall over there earlier.
This is some dark magic.
I bet.
It has to be.
Okay, dark magic. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Look, Sapphire, come on. Tell me what's going on.
No, and I'm not about to either. I value my life, you know. You may want to remember that for yourself.
Okay, all right.
Now please, leave me alone.
I can't. I still have Shadr to work out. So we can't do Shadr, okay? So it turned out the other way. We can't do Jade. Oh, we love Jade. She looks way different. Man, Jade.
Yes?
Normally I would get her as part of my team, but my team is pretty significant in size. Hi, Courtney. How you doing?
I always feel just a little safer when I'm at the Bee and Barb.
Really?
The beggar's humility and the drunk's charisma can't compare to an adventurer's charm.
I don't feel safe. I feel like at any moment I'm going to be in trouble. It is a hiring notice.
Skyrim's true.
Legends of Ethereum. Addressing any mercenaries and able-bodied workers. I am looking for 2 extra guards, as many workers as possible for an expedition into a Dwemer ruin. I am offering 150 gold per day for guards and 50 per day for workers. We are currently stationed in the Bee and Barb Inn in Riften. Come see me to discuss the offer. If me and my party have left by the time you have arrived, meet us at the excavation site south of Riften near Crystal Drift Cave. Amandia Scrivius.
Sons and daughters.
I should probably start carrying some sort of weapon, just in case one of those drunk perverts gets bit to being irresistible.
Okay,
Our lustful eyes might just
I don't see Amanda.
Just don't say I didn't warn you about all the attention you'll get.
And Darn works over at what's the name?
A good drink soothes the mind. A good meal motivates the body.
Okay, thank you. Wait, that's Megan. What are you doing over here? Oh, okay. You're not doing anything, just some things about you are doing some things. Why are you not sitting with your husband? Well, maybe that kind of creeped him out right there. All right. There's Grelka. She looks a little different. That's Brynjol.
Of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
All right. I should get a room.
All hail to Ulfric, you
Here,
are
Rava.
the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Well, let's see what this is going to do to us. We need the practice. You know, your scales are so colorful. Even the sun dims before they're shining.
I do miss having a proper home to go back to.
Oh dear.
This rented
How can
room
a
just
lady
isn't
like
the
me
same.
argue with that?
Maybe one day, huh?
Oh gosh.
What
Hey.
can I get you?
I
Me?
do love it when they try to
Wine?
resist. But come on now. Who could resist these curves?
I like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Okay. That's it.
I'll show you to your room.
Oh,
Right
thank
this
you.
way.
Thank you. Are you just trying to? But are you just trying to get me upstairs alone? Is that what you're trying to do? And the question is, really, what do you plan on doing to me upstairs when you get me alone?
When they come to sing or spread news.
What are you expecting me to say yes and no to?
Hope
Hey,
the beds
Sor,
here are warm.
Sor,
Last inn I
whatever.
stayed, the blankets had holes in it.
I am so tempted to talk to.
I do
Many
love it when
Dunmer
the customers
appreciate
are
Nord
rowdy,
Mead.
but sometimes I wish
myself
they'd just leave
different
their
from
hands
that
where I
regard.
can see them.
There's so much going on right now. What time is it? 9:23.
Hot cocoa in an inn when it's raining is one of my top 5 comforts.
I'm just waiting to see if she comes and bothers me, but we don't want to wait much longer. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at us. And then we got a guard. Oh, did I move? I didn't recall moving. Oh, and there
I
she
really need to
is.
start saving up for a farm
You
of my
smell
own.
like garlic.
Somewhere quiet.
Oh, I
where
smell
can
like
raise
garlic?
family in peace.
These drunks get louder and less charming every night, it seems.
Let's try this again. I'm kind of. Oh, look. Oh, are you
Let me know
joining
if
me?
There's anything else you need?
Well, your feet not on the bed. I'm gonna try to sleep, okay? Mm-hmm. That was pretty presumptuous of her to think she could just come and stand on the bed and think like we were
Sometimes
gonna,
I think we're
you know,
just
I don't know what she was
easy
thinking we were
scoundrels.
gonna do.
We're always out late, always alone.
Who? What? Janessa? Minafe? Katana?
I've let a few secrets slip about my voluptuous figure while pouring drinks for the patrons.
Sways her hips. There's Grelka.
Don't get
The
too
beggar's
far ahead.
humility and the drunk's charisma can't compare to an adventurer's charm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I don't know if we need to sleep to level. Oh my gosh. Very, very laggy. We gotta go outside of town. Excuse me.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
Uh-huh.
orders Only.
Why you, what? Bro, what are you doing creeping around in
Let's
the
see.
back
Looks like that's
alleys,
it.
bro?
Got to go.
You don't approach a young lady in the back alleys after creeping like that.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind. Jewelry, legendary.
Nope, there it is. Answered our question right there. Hold on. Hold on. Can we level up? Can we level up? Apparently we cannot. All right, so if I'm correct, over here, we were expecting Virginia. We were expecting Maul to be standing right here. Since he is not standing right there, that tells me Trader's Resource. She stands there and then sticks her. Never mind. Okay. So, what we have just learned is that we don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing. Either that or Maul is late, or it doesn't come out here until later. Let's just take a look. All right, so here's where we're at. The one that we are looking at actually is this one. So yeah, we're supposed to talk to Maul about Aaron and whatever's happening to the ladies. Okay, now Maul hasn't shown up yet. I wanted to talk to Virginia. She looking kind of, hey, you know what? You're so pretty. Can't help but feel the warmth from a mere sight of your silky fur. Did we already use that?
Your words are sweeter than moon sugar, friend. Khajiit is interested to hear more.
Ooh. All right. You see, her affinity has gone to 1 of 20. All right, Maul has not showed up yet. Okay, Valandor. I don't know if we can talk to him anywhere else besides that one spot, or we have to just wait an hour or two before and then come back.
I used to watch the cargo boats drift through here during the summer. I'm sad it's slowed down so much.
Hey. Come on. Hey, Maul.
What?
Hey, you know, women are suddenly, like, crying out in pain. And I think Aaron is involved with this. What can you tell me?
Yeah, that jerk works for Maven Black-Briar now. Not my problem.
Wait. Aaron works for Maven. What are they up to?
That's her business, not mine. Probably not yours either. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy.
Yeah, but wait. he could be targeting me, right? So aren't you concerned?
I've said too much already.
Hey, hey, hey.
You aren't worth my time. Piss off.
Oh, come on, man. At least let me bribe you.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
All right. I attempted to ask Sapphire about Aaron. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to need someone who knows. Try that someone might be Maul.
Out stretching these legs before I'm stuck teasing drunks all night. But I can give you some extra attention, if you're lucky.
Oh.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Alright. So Maul was a dead end. And I don't want to go into the what's name, because what's his name's going to keep bothering me. But we might be able to talk to him again over here in his perch. I'm not happy about this because it's costing me a lot of money.
Stay out of the Black-Briar's business and you'll live longer.
Oh, come on, man. Hook me up, bro.
I'm through with you. Get out of my way.
Is that it? So we're stuck? Where's Janessa?
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Mm-hmm. Let me see that your inventory.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're gonna stow that. We're gonna stow quite a bit of stuff right now. All right, let's see. Let's do that. I mean, you can see what our weight is. So are we just carrying around a whole bunch of stuff? A whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't have much weight to it, but it's heavy enough to man, we got a lot of stuff here. All right, let's take a look. All right, hunting knife. Okay, so we got one sword. This black sword, hunting sword, does 14 damage. But then I also have the twin blade that does 23, and then we got the bow, and that's it. Okay, and then I got a ton of. Okay, we can get rid of do that for now. Wear that. not putting on an ancient ring. You deal 10% extra damage with one-handed weapons. Yeah, we can put that on. How many rings is that? 1, 2, 7. We can do one more. We're not going to put on the Wolong ring. We got 10 of them, though. And stow those for now. All right. Interesting. All right. Okay. Yeah, conjuration. Alright, I know we're carrying around a lot of food. You know what I'd love to see? Is if it would actually tell me, like, what the breakdown of how much weight we have in the food that we're, oh my god, we're carrying all this stuff. Let's worry about this stuff once we get through quite a bit of what we. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. And then definitely you can see the ingredients, right? Hey, look at this. So if we were just to reduce this. All right, let's see. So if we get rid of that many, what does that do to our weight? A little bit. Oh, we got 100 of these too, and 83 of those. Let's just do this. Boom. Yeah. All right. Do we need that many snowberries? Oh, how many? Even though she's going to want us to have more than that. Okay. And then, holy cow, look at all the books we got. Wait. Okay. Ooh, what is a fairy? How much soap are we carrying around? See, look at that. Plain soap. Spriggan soap. Right? We don't need all that soap. Okay. I'm sure there's quite a bit of other things that we could just reduce for now. That out of there. That out of there too. All right.
Teach them to fear us.
Thank you. Excuse me. We need to go either talk to Mjol or somehow convince Sapphire to help us or something. See, and I think there's Ingun Black-Briar. She also is involved in this as well. Licinia Triaris. Brynja, leave me alone, man.
Protect yourself right.
Beautiful
Buy armor
baubles,
from Grelka.
gleaming gemstones over here.
All right. Yeah, he is definitely persistent, isn't he?
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Looking to stay alive?
Jewelry with
Why take
legendary
All right, we'll talk to
Argonian
Brynja.
craftsmanship.
We just make him chase us a little bit more.
Clean and free from rock joints.
If he comes all the way over here, he is too. He is too. Man, are we that fetching? Are we that hot that he needs to come and talk to us right now?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Look at him. Look at him, little
Never
ledge.
done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry. Hey, lass.
Hey, what are you doing all up in my coin purse? So, what would a wealthy douchebag know about hardship?
Ouch. Of all the insults, you picked the cutest one. Please spare me of temper tantrums.
Look, you know, my wealth is none of your business.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
No, not interested. Won't ever be.
Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Vegetables as crisp
Well, I'm
as
still a little I'm a little butthurt about the whole gate thing. I'm just not ready yet to do the Thieves Guild, okay? And we got to figure out how to get past the mall thing, right? So I'm more we'll talk to him. He will eventually, his better nature just,
fresh meats and produce.
he'll be back.
Get them before
Looking
they're
to stay
gone.
alive? Why take a chance?
We should stock up my arrows while we're in town. There's no telling if we'd run into an ambush out there.
Mm-hmm.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim. Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Guaranteed clean and free from rock joints.
Where's the other?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
See, I don't know if I agree that whole conversation with Maul should have been a persuasion. You know what I mean? Because potentially it derails the entire quest line right there if
Come
you
on
can't
in.
persuade
Let
it.
me know if you need anything. or
And
just
then
sit by the fire,
for it
and
to
I'll send
not
someone
even
over.
have an option, say, okay, I can't persuade you, let me bribe you, right? So now that the bribe is gone, so now we got to try to hit her again.
Yeah. What's your problem?
So I wanted to talk about Shadra's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look,
You robbed
this is
him.
really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
You and I both know this was a setup.
I don't care. A deal's a deal. Someone who can keep
Now we got to give her 20.
But then
621
again, they're
points.
usually just as much trouble as the customers are. Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadr his debt's been paid.
Okay.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Well, I'm hoping that you would.
I already said Shadr doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
God dang. Everybody hates us, man.
We'll drive out the empire from this land that we own.
Everybody just hates us. I don't want to talk to you.
We'll take back our home.
Diary. Just want to check up here. Check upstairs real quick. See who's up here. No, that's. I'm not gonna.
We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives.
Letter to Complexius. Started blue in the face. Dear Complexius. It's as you feared. The news here in Riften is troubling on many levels. Now, I've studied goblins all my life, and while customs differ from tribe to tribe, one thing is always held true. They're all beholden to their shamans, and removing them will turn the entire tribe docile. Moreover, we have seen this method work in practice, most famously with the Three-Feathered Tribe near Bruma. Yet still the rumors persist of goblin activity near the border. Most disturbing is the news that the Blue God himself is leading them. Could it be Malakath himself in some form? Regardless, if some Daedric being has found its way to this realm, this is a cause for concern. I'll be heading to Grom's Pass in the morning to investigate. Faithfully yours, Evanessa Caladius.
Love it when the customers are rowdy, but sometimes I wish they just leave their hands where I can see them.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Same.
And we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and
Our blue friends, Mars smiles upon you. Talon J, I've checked with Marimal, and I'm certain an arrangement can be made to incorporate the traditional Argonian bonding ceremonies should the need arise. It would be our pleasure to receive you at the temple and to have Marimal perform a marriage ceremony between yourself and Kriva. I don't know. I think she's kind of got the hots for us now. But we'd request the appropriate tithe be made as previously discussed. Whatever you decide, I wish you both the best of luck and hope to see you here soon. Dinya, whatever. We're not going to steal that. But our blue friend, Talon. No, I haven't forgotten about that thing you helped me with. I checked the Khajiit's cell, and I'm afraid he doesn't have any flawless amethyst stashed there. There's a strange necklace and some ebony ore, though. That's about it. Unless you want a stupid bug in a jar for some reason, if none of that's any use, I'll cut you in on whatever I make from selling his weapons. His armor's already gone, I'm afraid. If he wants to keep his cell, he'll have to raise a few more septums somehow. Norton. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. We're at that stage where there's not a whole lot more we can do. I don't want to talk to Lucius or whatever his name is. Mercurio is a mercenary. I am ready is... Okay, let's check out this merchant's note. Okay, on a routine trip from Morrowind to Skyrim, I came across an Argonian on the road. He said he was looking for someone to accompany him to High Rock. He introduced himself as Zelzaz. He was supposedly a lawman of House Telvanni. I have no idea what a member of House Telvanni would need to go to High Rock for. I turned him down because he was on foot and would only slow me down. He seemed to be relatively well off, though. Perhaps he would pay quite well for anyone interested to take him. All right, so Zelzaz is another one of the available followers that have been added to the game. Okay, so we can't get any further And this is kind of disappointing. I mean, it really is disappointing because of the roadblock that we're now facing with Maul. And again, like I said, it to me for there's no it's one thing if we couldn't convince him, persuade him, right? But we are at a complete total deal breaker here where we can't even bribe him. Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was Mjolnir. So, me personally, I'd be looking for Mjol or even Ingen. Now, Ingen, she's probably down below. There's a shop right around the corner here. But I don't think she really comes into play until after you get the story from Maul. So, I don't think we can jump to her involvement just like that. All right, so this is the shop. Elgrim's Elixirs. Ingen works here. I could try talking to her, but I don't think we're gonna get a prompt or anything to ask her about what's going on with. Here she is, Ingen Black-Briar. Hey.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Really? Can I ask you something?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Any gossip about the war?
Well, I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
Probably. Hey.
Now, was it 2 parts giant? My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need?
Are you an alchemist?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable.
What sort of ingredients do you need?
To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Well, for you, yeah.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
Any clues where I can find these things?
Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting.
Oh.
Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable.
I see. Well, I got Nightshade here for you.
Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time.
Oh, I appreciate that. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
All right.
Let's grab what we need.
Ooh,
Maybe we can take.
Suppose we have to
Where are
contribute
you
to the
come from?
economy in some way.
Ah, hello. I assume you read the diving work notice, yes?
No, I haven't seen a notice.
How odd. We paid a courier to spread the word, and we did get a couple to sign with us within the first few hours. But afterwards... Regardless. Here, as I said, it's diving work. Do take a look. Feel free to ask questions.
Deluge of deceit. Accept the job from the Black-Briars. Let's take a look. Interesting. So, a letter to Carlotta. Did we read this already? Yeah, Flavius. This is it just didn't show. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Investigate. All right, someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient dangerous magic. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, we're not gonna jump on that. There's a bounty. Okay. Daughter of the Sea crafting manual. Daughter of the Sea. Nice. Okay, the bandana, the necklace, the purse. Oh, tattoo. Love. Oh, glove. And rings. Hey. And boots. And boots. Don't forget the boots. All right. Yeah, we'll look into that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was just all right. Diving work notice. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give it a look. All right. Can we zoom in on that? Diving notice. There's a job post. This is a job posting for underwater. What? Holy cow. If you're interested, you may find us at Pilgrim's Elixirs. Okay. Should we try it? Should we look at it? I mean, Khajiit will follow the book. Who is it? Summoning Horn, the book. Okay. Letter from Orion Morales. An interesting prospect. Oh, is that guy? Yeah, we were not. Oh, we got a lot of stuff we haven't read yet. God dang it. Okay. Hey, I got some questions about. Well, tell me a little bit about
I
yourself.
am Ingun's aunt. I'm not particularly close to Maven, but I heard that we have a little alchemical prodigy here. Runs in the family. Thought I'd visit and oversee her progress.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this job.
Yes?
All right. Why send a whole team?
We were notified of the plant when we received a letter from a scholar just begging to have assistance in collection. It seemed profitable enough to pursue.
And what's this about a scholar?
A woman from High Rock predicted the location of the plant in the first place. She claims that the plant has something to do with Ayleid ruins.
Oh.
Neither of us have done research on the Ayleids, but obtaining artifacts would be beneficial to improve Maven's view on alchemical expeditions, at the very least.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the ingredient itself?
Ingun's strongest assistant wasn't able to unroot the plant, but he did tear off a portion of a leaf. The soothing properties rival Cyrodiilic ambrosia. The potions and pastes we've discovered are phenomenal. A few concentrated drops between the torn limbs on a fox, and the joints snap together like a gate latch. Amazing, isn't it?
Okay. That's all the questions I got.
Of course.
All right, let's do it.
Excellent. Ingun's assistant and the other recruits should be near the water by Merryfair Farm. You may relay my word to begin the job, and collect the plant we require.
All right. Okay.
Algrim says this location is ideal because of the damp, but Halfjorg said...
Might as well do this until we can figure out how to get Maul back on our side. Well, not back on our side, but get him to cooperate. First of all, let's go over here. All right, so we're gonna make that our primary and undo. Yeah. All right, so I think we have to go outside. Yep, outside the city. It's just so annoying. Just so annoying. Like I said, it's okay to fail the persuasion check. That's not a big deal. It's just not okay that it's locked after that. Right? Because then it's like, okay, well, what needs to happen is the bribe. Now, there's one thing if we can't afford it, but then there should be a way to come back, right? Say, okay, how about this? Let me go earn some money, and then maybe we can work something out. You know, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. You look like you want to help me and talk to me and stuff, but then we just know for a fact. What's this over here? Is that not okay? Or am I just seeing because, yeah. All right, hold on a sec. Hold on. Hold the hell. All right, here we go. Oh, we were like, I don't want to say we were deep in it, but you see, what's the name? Just decided I'm gonna go ahead and start swimming. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey.
Finally, is anyone else coming? I'm not splitting any more of the coin.
Wait, you've been waiting for me?
We've been waiting on Ingen's assistant to finish mixing potions. He's leading everything. We go when he does. Sorry. We were supposed to leave ages ago. Just let him know you're here. Oh, and you can swim, yeah?
What? What do you mean?
Some kids ran by hoping to make enough coin for a sweet roll without reading the notice. They didn't like the idea of drowning.
Oh, well, yeah. Of course I can.
All right. We just don't know how long we'll be underwater. Everyone here so far doesn't have a problem with air.
Well, I'll just have to find a way to deal with it.
If you have faith in yourself being able to hold your breath, then all the power to you. Ingen's man might know how to make a potion, though. Anyway, sit tight or talk to everyone. Whatever you like. I'll just be waiting to leave.
Okay. All right, cutie. Who are you?
Malatius Flanell, East Empire Company's best sailor and swordsman. If you find yourself stuck underwater in some debris, I'll be right there to haul you out.
What are you doing here?
I arrived here yesterday after delivering some quality merchandise to the Black-Briars. A fine young woman, Ingen, stopped me to ask some questions, and here I am.
All right. Hey, Kyrie's?
Hello there, Kyrie's Bentive. It's a pleasure to work with you.
Can you cast water breathing on me?
My apologies. I don't think I can. Concentrating to keep a spell like that active on myself and another simultaneously is quite intensive, especially considering the circumstances.
Understood. All right. Peace. Hold on a sec, though. Let's look at our items. And in particular, right here, I have some amulets. Look at that. Look at that. I have 12. I got 12 of these chumpies. And then the sad part is none of these ladies are going to wear them if I give them to them. Watch. Okay. Hey, Ferris.
I'm prepared if you are.
I have some things I like to trade.
Sure. Just ignore the... Well, if I point it out, you'll notice it.
Alright. Watch. Okay.
I'll be here.
Hey, Janessa. I need to trade some things with you.
If that is what you wish.
Well, I wish for you not to drown. Does that kind of... You know what I mean?
They will know what we can do.
Before I get carried away, I have something for you.
Oh, and I have something for you. What is it?
It's a feather.
Oh.
Linked to me with magic.
Does it breathe underwater?
Let's just say I have a habit of blinking. If you've lost me, simply place the feather on your palm. Something tells me you'll need this. Anyway, shall we go?
Well, I
Yes.
need to trade some things with you.
I don't think so.
Can I... Okay.
Onward.
This
The
here?
path ahead beckons us, Guardian.
Are you a pawn? Did you get stuck here? Speak to all the members of the diving team. I spoke to 2.
What did you have planned before we met? Let's do that.
Yanil.
Are you here for the job? We'll be ready in a moment. This last elixir is just about done.
I wasn't able to get into the cave.
I used a mixture to break down the roots at the entrance earlier. It'll take time to work. And please, don't get ahead of the team.
Do you know how to make a water breathing potion?
Some of the fish around here might have that property if you boil it correctly. Barnacles are potent too.
Alright.
I work for the Black-Briars, mostly as a stand-in when Elgrim isn't teaching Ingen. Otherwise, protection.
And what about before them?
Mercenary work.
Alright. I see. I won't pry.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anybody else around here?
Hope you're not like the others.
Alright, so that's 3. Alright,
Yeah? Need something else?
you can breathe underwater?
Mm-hmm. Most assume I'm Dunmary, understandably. I'm a sea elf.
Oh. Oh. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
No, sorry. Nothing aside from the obvious anyway. I've never met another.
Oh. Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Tilael. Grew up in Breville, bounced around some guilds for work, but diving is always the easiest.
Okay. All right. Give Yanil one Nordic Barnacle and a Hiss card. Speak to Engine's assistant to start the job. I don't think he is the assistant. So, Yanil?
Yes.
Can you make a potion with these? All right. I think I'm ready to go. Wait, hold on. Speak to. Yeah. All right. This is her assistant, right? I think we're ready.
I was expecting more to come. That's fine. The plant should be prepared for uprooting by now. All right, everyone, let's get going.
All right. Point the direction.
I prefer the art of the blade myself, but arrows often suit my needs better.
All right, which way? Investigate. Okay, I suppose I need to swim to the lowest point of Lake Unrich. All right. I'm not going to die. The rest of my crew might. Investigate the cave. There we go. Okay.
I'm just watching. No fighting over samples. I don't mind carrying some if your pack is full.
Okay.
It's a bit mediocre, this place, isn't it?
Okay. All right, so this lantern that's always on during the day, why is it not on right now when it really would be helpful? Right? Okay. I thought I favorited it, and okay, so we hold on. Mm-hmm. I didn't put it away. Hmm. You know what would come in handy right now? That traveler's resource.
Find anything interesting?
No, not yet. You?
The welcomed crystals are here, but there has to be more.
Uh-oh. I mean, uh-oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. All right, wait. Whose skeleton is that? What am I? Janessa? Why are you in the rock?
Let's put these weapons to use, huh?
Okay. All right. Well, it's just good to know that these skeletons weren't your skeleton. Whoa. Alright. Yellow, you only live once. Locations highlighted with scuff marks can be interacted with. Scuff marks. I think this is the scuff mark. See that? Alright, something happened around here somewhere, but okay, potion of healing. Alright. That's my weight. Okay. Alright. Gotta stay in first person to interact with some of this stuff. Oh, look, that's open now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me? Okay, so full disclosure. Me personally, I can't swim to save my life. I am what we called in the Navy a rockfish. I swim like a rock. Well, that was nice of you. The trail. Oh my gosh. Seriously, you're going to give me something I can't read? All right, bastard cloud the water. Really? Is that what it said? Bastard cloud the water gate. On me whole one bit. Okay, whatever. We have it. And now I got to figure out how to get back. Is that what I got to do? I got to figure out how to get back? I got down here in the first place? I don't remember. I mean, technically, you just have to go back and reverse. Okay. Or I can go down further. Look to see if there's... Oh, hey. Nice. All right. sure would be nice. Okay. Apparently, all right, we're gonna have to go with this guy. Then oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. All right. I got any. All right, let's eat a cheese bowl. Okay. And a steak. I am well fed. All right. You heard that? Why is it just the two of us? Why is it just the two of us? Oh, dang. She just took him out. Ooh. Get him, too. Good job.
Not my
Good job.
proudest work yet, but it'll do.
It sure will. Here. Ooh, elven sword. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not mad at you. Well, I am a little unfortunate that I find it unfortunate how does this gate open? Extra health and healing, just in case we need it, huh? God dang it. Alright, fine. Good job. Good job. We got a guy over here. Come on, let's go get him. Don't shoot. Ow. That's what you get for shooting. Whoa. Good job. Oh, dang. Come on, get it out. Get it out. If you gotta get it out, get it out. Might as well do it now. It's worth something, okay? Mm-hmm. Just in case. Yeah. Ain't nobody arguing with you. Uh-oh. Something goes up there. Oh, hey. How much weight? Yeah, we can take it. We got Janessa with us, so at least we have the additional follower inventory at our disposal. We'll go down here in a sec. What's over here? Anything in? Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll take that and keep the rest. Wait. Is this the way we came in? Okay, so I think we came in this way, then we came up, and then we still have to figure out this guy. It seems that you put something here. No poop, Sherlock. We got that. And didn't I open something? Alright, we gotta come up here then. Gosh darn it. Okay. Uh-oh. What? Get out of here. My VPN decided, hey. Not happy about that. Oh, note. Hey, alright. Stamina. I didn't see this over here before. What's this? Alright, we need that note. Color coded. Okay, emerald, sapphire, ruby, topaz, amethyst. I believe is color coded. No? Do pass this on to him. Okay, color coded. Oh, I can't take it. All right, there we go. All right, I just don't know what the color codes mean. But is it supposed to be? It seems that, yeah. Okay, so we can't go any further anywhere in here, so we got to go back down. And then we got to look around. All right. Dang it, I took the wrong thing. Okay. All right, we just went down that way, right? Yep. Okay. And that was the Anna dead end. Okay. And then we we've been through here already. Okay. You getting tired? Me too. I don't know where to go. Alright, we already went down there. Okay. Alright, did I miss something? Let's just see if it closes up. It did. Alright, so this is the only way that you can go from down here. Then you got that. That way down. Okay, so there's nothing else in this particular room. What's the map gonna show us? Absolutely nothing. Okay, it says I can put something in there. What is that something? So you need green and blue to get in there. Don't know. I didn't mean to do that. No, Janessa, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what is expected. Okay. What was this? What am I supposed to put there? Something I found? I haven't found anything. It would have been nice if you had just given me something. Okay. I'm at a loss. One, I don't know where the rest of my crew is. And I think probably because Janessa is the only like official, right? Everyone else is added in. They couldn't come with me. So it's just the two of us. I think I need to. Don't know if I need to go back down in that pit and see if there's something else there. Okay, so that. So do we need to go all the way back? Wait a minute. What's this? Elven arrow. Elven arrow. Yeah. Okay. And as you can see, there's nothing. So okay, so we were supposed to find something that would allow us, that we would put in there. Now, this is where, if we already have it on our person, we should know that we have it on our person. And if we don't, oh, wrong thing. If we don't have it on our person, we should kind of know. But if we have it on our person, it should just automatically go into the thing and just fit in there the way it should. Right? So there's the button that unlocked the what's name. I'm not gonna undo it. Unlock everything. So that's that area down there. Alright, so here's the out. And I want to go all the way back. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we already hit that. That opens up that. Okay. So that's blue. Right? I think we jumped down from there into here. So there's no like way back out. Okay. Alright. So first thing, in order to do this right, we gotta do this. And I don't think there were any other passageways. I think once you got down to the bottom, that was it. You weren't going any further. And we already got everything out of there. There it is. Okay. And we came up here. And we already went through here. Right? So this was the end of the line. It wasn't even like you got any other choice to go. I mean, I could come up here, right? But it was just to push this button here, and that was it. I don't want to unpush it because I'll get all the way back and then the door will be closed. So we had done everything we were supposed to do there. Uh-oh. I think I got turned around. Why do I think so? Because we're back in the room. And Janessa is still there. Alright, let's not get turned around. Right, up, over, down, down. Alright, up, over. Yep, that way. And then okay. Okay. So that's everything that we could have done down there. And if we come this way, oh, what's this? Oh, wrong button. God dang it. Well, not wrong button, wrong spell. Nothing.
Don't get too far ahead.
Oh, don't worry. Ain't got. There's nowhere to get to or head to. Well, we could rest if we want to right here. I don't know that I want to rest or need to. All right, let's do that. Let's just say, and if anything, at least we can for a couple hours and then level up at least. $2. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and take that up. All right, all the way to 30. Okay, this needs work. Can we get it? No, we couldn't. We got close. All right. Yes. All right, and then we have 1. Thank you for watching over me. You are a good friend. All right. Let's get back down in here. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Did I forget anything in here? Nope. Means to an end. Okay. So we came right in here. We met this guy, and there was another guy. And then, is that the way we came down and ran into? Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. That way. And is there something over that way? All right. Let's go. Let's check, see if we can get any further to the left. Gotta jump. Do you see any scuff marks? I didn't look for scuff marks, but okay, we'll go back up here. And got some potatoes there. Got a bedroll over here too. All right, so we're a little further ahead of where we're looking to go. We went over here. All right, hold on. And then we can't get any further. Oh dang! Now I can't even see through it since I burnt it. So there's got to be a switch somewhere that we're not finding that allows me to open that. What is that right there? See that? Oh. No. Oh, come on. You let me up there before. There it is. Okay. It's open somewhere else. Okay. 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 Okay, she made it too. All right. You're still here. Okay. Feels like we're jumping off a cliff. Do you hear that? I feel like I want to jump. Look, Janessa can't even keep up with me. Oh, shoot. Hey.
Huh? What? Where? Damn it. What? Where is everyone?
I don't know. You were the first one I found.
What?
Yeah.
How did we get separated? We weren't that far apart.
No?
She was clearly right about those ruins. Okay. Let's just find the other three and get out. What have you seen so far? Is it dangerous?
Well, it's a little dangerous, undead, some corpses, stuff like that.
Let's tread carefully then. Lead the way.
All right.
Just how do we get to the other side here? Wow. Okay.
Okay. I don't know exactly what happened. Or what exactly am I? Do we swim? Maybe we swim. Hey, Janessa. All right, let's go back this way. All right. Oh, look. Hey. All right, let's see if we can climb up this side. A little laggy, or extremely laggy, or maybe we shouldn't even be over in here and it's completely frozen. Okay, with that said, that might be it for us today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's frozen. Okay, so I have to figure out how to get us back there. We probably end up all the way back in the other room where I saved, and gonna have to do all that all over again and then figure out. I think what's happening is the game allows you to do a little parkour, right? And it's allowing you to climb certain walls and stuff like that. So, in my opinion, just based on what we're seeing here, I kind of think this quest is either poorly, not gonna say poorly written, but it's not put together. It's not flowing all the way that it should, right? Where too much is left up to chance, and certain things that you're supposed to find, you're not finding or aren't easy to find. And kind of those gates, where did they get open from? The other thing is we're stuck. We can't figure out how to get a certain way. And obviously, we got to find the green emerald key or button in order to open that other passageway there. We somehow may have accidentally stumbled across a way to get from one side to the other when we really weren't supposed to, without actually going through the proper gates and channels. And then so the game, again, is trying to keep up and catch up. And if we're in a location that we really shouldn't be in, it could freeze there. Or it's just that the game couldn't, like I said, the game is not that as stable as we want it to be. We saw just how laggy it's been, but we were still able to do certain things. How do I feel about this particular quest? I don't know how much of a value add it is to the game. Is it better than some of the other quests in the game? No. Is it okay? No. Right? I mean, there's too much unknowns, too much troubles, too much, just flailing around in the dark, right? To justify it. Some of the other, like I said, other quests that the game has itself, and then some of other quests that have been added to the game are just way better. Just way better so far. This area, is it cool? Again, not in my opinion. For me, no. And I guess the main thing is because of this, because of the fact that we're just flailing around trying to figure out what's going on without like understanding or knowing really what is going on here. What we're trying to do, where we're trying to get to. And again, like I said, even you just don't have a complete. Now, some people, the thing that we've been, the today, not today, but the times that we're seeing right now, everybody is on the whole train about, not holding your hand and, no quest markers and things like that. And it's like, well, yes and no, right? Yes and no. I don't have an issue with not holding my hand to get through something, but I do have an issue if I'm sitting here and I'm just flailing in the dark, right? Without like understanding exactly what needs to be done next. So, maybe you don't hold my hand, but tell me exactly what am I supposed to do? You know, say, what is my next objective? And then make it clear, right? What's your next objective? Find this, right? Or find that. or find the green emerald button to open the gate. You don't have to tell me where it is, but it'd be nice to know what my next clear objective is, or give me like a list of objectives. Here, these are the things you need to do next in order to get here. And then the reason being is because, like I said, I'm flailing in the dark right now. And right now it is only just in talking to the sea elf that now I know one of the other things that needs to be done is to find the other three of the group. So I wasn't looking for any of them. I was looking for a way out. I wasn't looking for the rest of the crew. So is that on me because that wasn't my inherent way of thinking? Or is it on the quest that, oh, you didn't kind of make it clear that all of you must find each other, stay together, and you are an actual team? I mean, you just made me talk to them all before we left, but you didn't really make us a team. You know what I mean? And so that's where I'm at with it. Okay, so that's it for today. Not much else we can do, so we might as well just let it go. And yeah, just let it go. All right, guys, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace.